Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. All right, so we are in between three-wheeler projects. Ooh, got a little shaky camera there. We are in between three-wheeler projects. So right now, for me, it's kind of busy work, and it's time to go to the bank. And so here's how I look at things. It's a little different than some folks. Three-wheelers, Hondas, collectibles, anything like that can be used as a bank. You see these guys at Barrett Jackson that buy cars and sell cars? They're not buying and selling cars. They're buying and selling interest in cars. Okay, the car is just the vehicle, no pun intended. No different than a gas tank behind me. If I can buy a gas tank for $5, and I can sell it for $50, it's like putting money in the bank, right? So let's say I need $50. Well, I'll come out here and I'll go, okay, let's see. That's a good tank. It's got a great inside. It's a little rough on the outside. It's got some patina. And so some parts are worth more than other parts. Rarity, you know. OE, 200X wheels. They bring a pretty penny once they're cleaned up. Seats, $75 a piece. Make sure you don't need it, but you can sell a seat really quick. Tires, wheels, mud flaps, fenders, the list goes on and on and on. I call it the Bank of Honda. When I get ready for a new project, which I've got one going on, you find out more about that on your members only page. We're gonna need to raise up some capital. We need some money. So I'm gonna be selling a couple of machines because that's the same way. You buy a machine that doesn't run, you put your sweat equity into it and you get it running and you sell it for a profit. It's like putting money in the bank. As long as whatever you're investing in is valuable to someone else, you'll be in good shape. You can't overspend either. I try to tell y'all budgets that I work in, what I have in products. It kind of swings both ways. Somebody watches my video and then they end up seeing something I've gotten for sale. They go, well, hey, I know you only got this in it. Why are you asking that for it? Well, that is what the market bears. And if there's 3 Odysseys and they all look like mine and they're all $2 grand, then it doesn't matter what I've spent on mine. If it's equal to theirs, then I should be able to list mine for $2 grand too. Y'all all know that I don't have $2 grand invested in the Odyssey. But we're putting new shoes on it. We're freshening up the wheels. I got a tire changer. It's got to earn its keep. And so that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. I'm getting the Odyssey ready to go to market. And it's just like raising cattle. If you're a farmer, you know, you put in your sweat equity and you nurture it and you get it running right and you raise that calf. And then that day comes when you need a little money to fund the next calf. You take that calf to market. You make a little bit of money, you turn around, you invest that money back into your farm, you invest that money back into your shop, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. I've got a major build out coming on for the shop. I'm gonna be doing it this fall, this winter. We're gonna call it winter here, but I know y'all northern and western folks are gonna laugh when there's no snow on the ground 3 foot tall. But yeah, it's still winter. It's just not the same winter y'all have. So cut me a little slack. But that's the plan. I'm pulling some money together, and Hondas have always been good to me. They've always been dependable, and I can always count on them. Other hobbies I've had in life have been one way, money always going out. Hondas, three-wheelers specifically, four-wheelers too, but mostly three-wheelers, has always been a good hobby that will pay for itself as long as you're careful. Buy low. You know, stay within your margins. When you do go to sell, see what the market is. And right now the market's in a soft spot. If you're thinking about just getting into Hondas, tread lightly. Tread lightly. I think the market, this is just my opinion, it doesn't mean anything to anybody but me. I think the market's a little soft. There's a lot of things going on in the world. Somebody's got to make a choice between cereal and chrome wheels for their three-wheeler. It's going to be cereal. And so that's going to affect things. And we all have to be knowledgeable and aware of that and understand that it's not a guarantee. There are no guarantees in life, right? That's what they say. Yeah. Well, it's true. It's very much true. So anyways, that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. Probably just doing some time lapse and showing y'all, you know, a few things on mountain wheels and tires. Did you know I'm giving away free tires? That's right, free tires this month. September 30th, I'm giving away 3 free tires. Here's the skinny on that. Factory size, whatever size that may be. If you've got a 250R, we can put tires on it. If you've got a 110 with some 25 inches on it, we'll put tires on it. I'm going to drop ship 3 tires to the winner. You have to join. You have to become a member. With the $6, I'm going to send you out a sticker kit. Start out big. I'm going to send you out a brand new set of tires. We're going to drop ship them from Amazon. Somebody's going to win 3 tires September 30th. We'll do a video about it. Only thing I ask is you send me a picture with the tires. That's it. How easy is that? You get stickers, you get entered in a contest. All you gotta do is send me a picture. I appreciate it. Good luck. Right below this video, you can see the new join button. It's something new that YouTube started. Hit that join button, become a member, subscribe, and you'll be automatically entered. We're gonna work on the Odyssey here. We got some new tubes. If you've ever done tubes, I'm sorry for you. I hate tubes. I don't like them. I like a tubeless tire. But these second gen Odysseys run split rims, and I hate split rims more than I hate tubes because they always leak. I've put new gaskets in, I've cleaned them, I've wire wheeled them, I have sandblasted them, I have painted them, I have put RTV between them, I have done everything. And to come out and find one with a flat on the ground the next morning is not fun. So I highly recommend tubes if you're going to run split rims, whatever it is. If it's an ATC 70 or a TRX 90 or a 110 or a first gen 125, if you're running second gen 125, if you're running split rims and you're fighting with leaks, get some tubes. It's just the way it is. Now, something that we all learned here recently, excuse me, something that a lot of people didn't know, and I didn't know for a while, so you know, it's not a big deal. Tubeless tires on split rims are actually different than tubeless tires of non-split rims. If you look at the inner bead of a split rim tire, it's about 1 inch thick, and that thick rubber is what keeps that seal around that outer part of the rim. That's one of the things that makes that rim and that tire not leak. You take a modern tire, the inside bead of that modern tire is maybe 1/4 of an inch. It's half or 1/3 the thickness, and so you don't have near as much contact on the rim. The rim itself is built different, and a lot of people don't get this. This is 1/2. Imagine another half over here. This is 1/2 of a split rim. Okay, 3 holes hold it together, 3 bolts hold it together, and 3 bolts hold it to the vehicle. Okay, so here's the biggest difference. On a traditional tubeless rim, there's a lip, there's a bead rolled into the metal, and the tire, as it expands, it goes over that and then sits between the outer lip of the rim and the inner lip of the rim, and that's what makes your seal. Well, in the olden times, you had a very wide inner bead to the tire, and that tire would sit on this rim, and because of its just sheer size, the air really couldn't get around it because it was so big. So what's happened is we're taking modern tires that are designed to have an extra lip here in the rim and putting them on rims that don't have that lip, and they leak. So for all that being said, I recommend tubes, and the way I do a tube is I'll put air in the tubes and kind of let them take shape, then let the air out of the tubes, and then that way they'll kind of still mold to the inside of the tire, and they're not all flat like this when I try to air them up. And so when you buy tubes based on the size of the tire that you're running. So a 25 by 12 by 9 tube should not go into a 20 by 10 by 9. Okay, so you want to buy the tube that fits your tire. So if you've changed tire sizes, be mindful of that when you order your tubes. Okay, all right.